Hello, this is Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would talk about logging your macros. Personally, I'm not a fan and I don't do it. I am not organized. I don't like to be bogged down with having to do like paperwork or keeping up with stuff. I don't have a very good memory. And sorry, I'm moving positions. So it's actually just hard for me to remember to do it. And then I feel overwhelmed by it. And then my focus is more on logging rather than making better choices. And I did low carb a long time ago, years ago. And it was low carb. I read a book called Protein Power. Which is still a great book, and basically I was doing keto then without even knowing it because I did not steer away from fats. I kept my carbs very low. I did eventually let my carbs creep up, which is something that you do on Atkins diet when you get out of induction phase and you move into stage 2 and then stage 3 being maintenance. You add in more carbs. Which is not the keto way of life. You just add in more fat to maintain your weight. You're always going to keep your carbs at 20 or below. So anyway, that being said, I kind of already knew where to keep, which foods I could eat and all of that when I started this keto journey. Now, I'm not knocking it. If people want to do it, that's great. But a lot of times when people want to start a diet, they want to get an app and they want to keep up with everything, and I'm just here to tell you, you don't have to do that. It's not a requirement, and if that's something that you thrive on, if you're really organized and you like data, great, do it, but it's definitely not necessary. I do have a MyFitnessPal app that I use basically for weight. I was doing it in the beginning. I may have done maybe 3 days of logging what I ate, but it wasn't for me. I would remember, I'd then have to go back and try to remember what I ate and then log it. It was just very time consuming for me, and I don't like that. So, but if you like to, go for it. If it helps you to keep up with exactly what you're eating and what's allowed, what's not allowed, then go for it. But not for me. Let's see, what else? It's the new year, and the past, I guess is basically just like maybe Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then New Year's Day. There might have been a day or so in between there that I let myself have free days. And if you know me, if you've watched my videos, you know it's never just a meal. It's always like a gorge fest. Still trying to work on that. So I had put on a few pounds, and I got a phone call, so I don't know where I was. Anyway, I think I was talking about the fact that I had let myself go for a few days, and I really wanted to lose this extra 20 pounds. I'm still like 20 pounds, really maybe 25 pounds overweight, according to, the higher powers that be. And I want to start and finish something. People keep saying, oh, you can't lose 20 more pounds, or you'll be too thin. No, I won't. You're just used to seeing me really big and fat, and you don't know what it looks like for me to be a normal weight. I mean, there are tons of people around me that are my height that weigh what I want to weigh. I want to weigh 125 pounds, 130 max. So it's not going to be too small. That's my goal, and I want to do it. So the goal for this year, and especially starting out, I'm going to be very strict keto, even though I made some peanut butter cookies last night. Keto, but still. In the beginning, I would not have ever dreamt of making a keto snack, but through the holidays, my sweet tooth got out of control. And at work, we were always having, people were dropping by some goodies and stuff. what got me through that was I bought a package of Russell Stover Millionaires, and that I still could have a sweet treat, but I didn't have the other kind. And so I had made some cookies over the weekend for my son and his friends, and I just kept looking at them like dying inside that I wanted them. So I just finally got up and I made some peanut butter keto cookies. And they're not great, so I kind of get that satisfaction of, look, I can have a cookie and it's a little bit sweet, but it's not great. It doesn't keep me going back as if it were like a chocolate chip cookie or something. But it totally made me not want the other thing. So if it helps you to get through that, then great. My stance has changed on that. In the beginning, I was not only against it, but I was kind of judgy towards those who were making all these keto treats. I'm still against it in the beginning stages because I don't feel like you're trying to kick your habit of your sugar addiction if you're making all these fat bombs and treats and baked goods. I think you really kind of need to detox your system. But again, it's my opinion, and you don't have to take my opinion. It's just the way I do it. But I started April 1st, 2017, so I'm several months into this, and I feel like, I'm gonna loosen up the reins in order for this to be a lifestyle and not just a diet. But that's all I have to say today. Thanks for watching. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up, and tell your friends to subscribe. I hear it's good to have a lot of subscribers, and I think I'm at like 42. I may be lying. Maybe one of my videos had 42 views. I don't know. I don't have very many. So ask somebody to subscribe. Thank you.